Happy Halloween, everybody. Well, I know it's been a long time. It's been a busy couple months. So let's get started. So I am gonna do some witchy looking purple witchy makeup here. Because I typically don't dress up for Halloween. And my kids are like, what are you gonna be for Halloween this year? Well, nothing, because it's all for you and we're just gonna go have fun with you guys. So, but you can always dress up if you are not one to dress up, but you love putting on makeup. Hey, let's do a little bit of makeup. So, as always, we're gonna prime our face with face primer, and we're gonna prep our eyes with our eye primer. Always start with a primer, and I am almost down to the very last drops of this, but that's okay because I have more in my bag. Always be prepared. I had to lift this up because I feel like I'm looking down at you guys, so bear with me. Let's lift you up, mister. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Better. Sorry for the shadows. It is very dark here. It's been cloudy all day today, and it's freezing, which is great. We're gonna play with a couple new things today that I got in the mail that I have been waiting to try out. So this is gonna be good. So I'm glad to be using this because I been washing my face. I'm really dry right here at my nose because of the elements from our camping trip this past weekend, because it was in the 30s at night, sleeping outside in tents. Fun stuff. Never gonna do it again. Maybe. So we're gonna let that sit there. It's always good to do that and then go with your eyes. So we always want to let our face primer set for a good 5 to 10 minutes, depends on your skin type, but like I said, I'm feeling a little drier right here under my nose, so I'm going to let it sit just a wee bit more. So I'm going to use my eye primer now to prime my eyes. Make sure you get underneath, especially if you're putting shadows underneath your eye there. Let's do this other eye. Hello everybody, hello. I hope everyone is having a great Halloween day so far. And what is everyone's dressing up as? If you do dress up, tell me down below what you are going as. Or if your kids are dressing up, tell me what your kids are dressing up as. As per tradition in our family, we are Catholic. And so what we do is we have my kids, at least my daughters, they pick out saints that they want to dress up as. And because tomorrow's All Saints Day for us, but they get to pretty much wear their costumes all day today, all day tomorrow, and on Sunday we're going to do it at church. So it's going to be fun. So Therese, my oldest, decided that she wants to, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows with my brow palette here and my brow artist brush. So Therese is dressing up as Saint Cecilia. Now, Saint Cecilia is known as the patron saint of musicians, which is cool because I was in band. I played the clarinet. Musician, my whole family is musicians. My brother plays guitar, my dad plays the guitar, my brother played the drums, he's played the bass guitar. I mean, come on. My dad played the trumpet, I believe, when he was in high school, so, I mean, it just kind of followed in their footsteps. So I thought it was pretty awesome when she wanted to be Saint Cecilia. She was Saint Cecilia last year, but her costume, her prop, I should say, is that it comes with a lyre. Well, we didn't get a chance to make the lyre last year, so she actually borrowed my clarinet. I actually took the top off, where you would, blow to make the noise, and it typically has reeds, but I'm all out. I've been out since I left high school. I shouldn't say left, I should say graduated high school, so she kind of carried that around, but she's like, this is really heavy, Mom. How did you do this in band? Because I had to carry that for a marching band. I was like, you just get used to it. But this year we got it down. We made her lyre out of cardboard boxes. Woohoo. Some metallic gold paint, spray paint, and I just used some taupe colored yarn. So I'm just filling in my eyebrows here. I'm trying to make them a little more distinct-ish since we are going with a witchy look here. Can do that with this other color. So I just used that first color and I'm going into that darker second color. So that's who Teresa is. Teresa is going to be Saint Cecilia. Victoria, she loves playing with baby dolls, so she wanted to be Mary again. She was Mary a couple years ago, but she's like, I want to hold the baby. I was like, okay, so she's going to be Mary. Now I did have a Mary costume, but when we moved, it got lost somewhere and I have not been able to find it at all. So, but we found one online, so I just went ahead and ordered it. And I made Teresa's costume last year, so she's just using the same one again. Hopefully it still fits her. We haven't tried that. Maybe we should have done that before she decided, you know, it is Halloween. Whoops. And then Lily, she was Saint Kateri last year. She was the first Native American saint to be a saint, to be recognized as a saint. She's a patron saint of nature, which kind of coincides with Lily because we call Lily our hippie child because she will eat stuff off the ground, eats leaves. Like, one year had eaten mushrooms, you know, like the wild mushrooms that grow after the rain. We're just like, oh my god, child. So we call her hippie child just because of that. So that's kind of hilarious that just goes with her. But I made her costume last year, and actually she was supposed to have a blue cape to go with it because I was going based off a picture. So I'm just highlighting my eyebrows now with that pink highlighter. It's a matte color. But I didn't get a chance to actually finish her cape, so when I finished it, she was so excited, and so this year she's like, I want to be Saint Kateri again because I want to wear my cape. And we're like, alright, that works. So, again, hoping that costume still fits her. And then Alex he's a little bit tougher because he's so small. It's hard to find, like, good costumes for him, like saint costumes. Like, you can make them. Yeah, we've made a few of them. Like, we've done last year he was Saint Francis, who's a patron saint of animals, and so that was easy because we used my husband's old BDU not gray but brown shirts that we had lying around, and he just carried around a stuffed animal with him. This year, what he's going to be is he's going to be St. Lawrence. Now, he was this a couple years ago when he was still tiny, but we decided that we're going to do it again. And I'm actually highlighting my whole eyebrow, defining it more because I want this to stand out because we are a witch, going with a witch theme. So now I'm going to seal it up with the wax here to seal everything in because we don't want any of that to shift. Anyway, Alex is going to be St. Lawrence. Now, the story behind St. Lawrence is that he was a martyr and he was burned alive. And while this is the story, and so while he was being burned alive, he shouts out, I'm paraphrasing again. He says, "Turn me over, guys. I'm done on this side." Meaning that he was done on that one side, so flip him over because he needs to be finished on the other side. So I found some old Dollar Tree like grilling grates. You get 2 for $1, and you can't beat that. And so I kind of tied them together, and it kind of like, you know, goes over his head, so he has one grate on the front and then one on the back. And then on a index card, I wrote that saying, "Turn me over, I'm done on this side," and just put St. Lawrence. So we're like, yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so my idea is to do like a purple theme because of my purple hat, and I have some purple on my shirt. It says Happy Haunting, and it kind of goes with my bats here, my Halloween shirt. So I'm kind of going between palette number 3, which has our purples, and I'm gonna probably focus more on those colors and maybe get that purple, depends, from palette 5. I don't know yet. I did not practice this look. Normally I do, but we're just gonna wing it today. You're cool with that? I'm cool with that. So where is my crease brush? Get my crease brush, and I am gonna go with this lighter curter. Do I want to do that, or I want to go take gold? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. No, I don't. All right, we're gonna wing it. We're gonna go with Flippant, which is this satin purple, lilac purple color. I'm just gonna put that as my transition color. Why not? Let's wing it. If it works, it works. If not, hey, whatever. So this is gonna be my transition color. Again, with me having hooded eyes, I kind of am gonna look straight ahead and kind of just know where I'm going with this. So kind of just drawing a straight line over here, and then just kind of filling it in, and then bringing it down. For me, I like to do that 7, to make the 7, just to help with cleaning up and to get that like cat effect, cat eye look. But I also do it this way. It looks like I'm really close to my eyebrows. Don't worry, it's just how it is with hooded eyes, because I'm bringing that crease color up to lift this poofiness up, so it doesn't look like this is going to be brought down over my eyes. That is the whole reason why I do that. And it's just good for those who do have hooded eyes, that you want to do that. You want to create that lift on your eyes. And you don't need hooded eye folks don't need that much highlight under the brow. They just need just that little strip right there. So, and I do bring it down just a little. But for this look, we are going witch, so I'm going to kind of bring that really close to my eyebrows there. Really kind of just blending it in. This is really like the transition color. It's really the base, and we're going to be bringing in those darker purple colors here in just a few minutes. So let's do that other side. Again, look straight ahead. I'm using my phone here as my mirror. Oh, right there, and then just kind of draw, going a straight line over. And then just kind of making that 7 right at that corner. And then just kind of blending everything in. And then lifting, like bringing it really close. I guess you could bring it really close to my nose bone there. So it's kind of going like with the Maleficent, witchy type of look, I guess you could say. Inspiration here. Bring down that 7, and it'll get more defined when we bring in all those darker colors. Just really want to be sure to blend everything. Bring it down just a wee bit. Alright, let me make sure. I do have a mirror here, but I just want to make sure. So it is a little dark in here, so it's really hard to tell. Probably could add. Alright, so I'm going to go with Cheeky again. I'm going to keep my crease brush. I'm going with Cheeky. That's kind of a glittery color. And it does bring out a little bit darkness. So that's really going to be like in my crease, like the actual crease part of it. So it's kind of like doing like a cut crease look. And bringing that down. You see it did make it a little bit darker. And then just kind of bring it up. kind of trying to keep above my tear duct here. And just kind of blend it up. And we'll go with our blending brush too. Our deluxe brush will help out here in just a minute. So again, this is actually going like in my crease. Right there. Now I typically don't do like inside of my crease, but it is Halloween. So that's what we're gonna do today. So like I said, there are some cool things that I got that I want to try out today. I've been waiting and dying to try them out with you guys, so you can get my take on it. Bring it a little bit more. Alright, let's get that deluxe brush. Blend it up more. Oh yeah. Ooh, 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 witchy woman. Don't know why that song just came in my head. Hello everybody, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday, a great Halloween, having fun with co-workers and family and friends. There we go. So I'm getting this kind of Maleficent look going on. Inspiration with this purple, with these purples. I'm actually gonna just darken this corner just a wee bit, and I am gonna use this color Fearless, which is this iridescent color. It kind of gives a it's got like a blue iridescent purple color to it with the, well, kind of pinkish too. So I'm gonna take my angle sponge brush, the angle side, and just right here, right in this corner, just to darken it up a bit. Just like that. And it does bring out more of a purple, because those two colors that I just used kind of have more of a black tone, and I really want a more vibrant purple going on with this witch look. And we'll also bring this color down below here in a bit. Hello, Ms. Linda. How are you today? How are you on this great Halloween? Alright, again, since we just added that color, gotta go with our blending brush. Always one eye looks better than the other. It always happens. Always. That's okay. Alright, we're going to go back to palette 3, and we're going to get this, we're going to use Determined all over our eye. This is a matte purple gray color. And then on top of that, we're going to put Smitten, which is this kind of silvery purple gray satin color. So I'm going to get my what is this called? Liner shader brush, and go over with Determined. And then I'm just going to pat that. Try to keep really close to that crease. Try to get a cut crease finish with this look here. Just very careful. I'm just patting it on very carefully because I want to keep this nice and smooth. Just pat it on. And I'm going with a matte because I have like all those colors I just used are kind of glittery and satin colors. So I really don't, I want to kind of dull it out a bit with this color. Okay, and then right in the center is where I'm going to put Smitten, which is that silver color. Just kind of makes like a little halo-y effect going on, but just to brighten up that center just a bit more. I do it like right where my iris usually sits. And it's just a little effect. See, can't really tell again. I am so sorry. It's kind of dark in here. I have a light behind me, or in front of me, I guess you could say, to try to help with that, but it's not working. All right. So for my liner, I am going to use this black irritated, this black powder. Again, if you have, if you like a gel eyeliner, if you have pencil eyeliner, or if you are a fan of the Dip and Draw liquid liner, any kind of liquid liner, black liquid liner, those are awesome to use, but I have neither of those, so we're going to use black powder instead. So again, I use my rose water, and I use this, my brow artist brush, just because of how thin of a line I can get with this, and how it'll help build, I'll be able to build the thickness if I want it to have a thick liner. So I just sprayed Irate, which is that black color, with the rose water, and I'm just getting my brush in there to pick up that. Alright, so, and I'm going to try to do a cat eye. We'll see if this works. I can't really tell because my lashes are like in the way. They're super long. So this may or may not work. And it's so hard to do it with hooded eyes as well. Because it kind of looks weird on us. See, like right now. And with this, I'm going to try to bring it out from the corner of my eye there. Just a bit. Without poking my eye. Ooh. And then kind of bring it on my waterline. Alright, and now I'm going on my waterline. I know you're not supposed to use black, but on your waterline because it closes your eyes off, but it's Halloween. That's what I love about like the powder, because if you do mess up, you can just wipe it off. Very easily wipe it off. And although I look like I have two, like the two cat eyes, that's kind of funny. I think I might leave it. I think I like it like that. Just make it a little bit thicker. And just fix this up. There we go. Alright, just like that. Ooh, this looks intense. Alright, I am going to go back to palette 5 because I forgot to do the under eye color. Doing 3 and then 5. So, I got excited because I wanted to try out the eyeliner. So we're going to pick up Cheeky with the crease brush. And then just bring it right below. And that's also going to kind of blend in that black we just added. And then with the liner side, pick up Fearless, which was that purple, that iridescent purple. And we're going to go like right below it. Blend it. Like I said, this is witch inspired, so it's going to be crazy. Alright, let's do that on the other eye. Let's go ahead and add the under eye powder. Well, no, let's do the way I did it. So pick up some more Irate and let's do the other side, other eyeliner here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to recreate the same thing, but let's do it. Let's try. I can do the two. Almost. We're getting there. Grab some more, wet my brush a little bit more, grab some more. Do I look even? Yep. It was hard to tell in the mirror. So again, bringing this black on my waterline. And then going with Cheeky. So it's very purple. I'm very purple today. I guess having bags today because I haven't gotten much sleep since my camp out is gonna help with this look too. Just blend it with your eye, with your finger. That's what I love to do. Okay. So mascara. I am going to use Epic. I'm going to do a couple coats of Epic today. Just because I think Epic is going to look awesome. For the witches, for witch eyes, lashes. And I'm doing 2 coats because I love how much this separates my eyelashes. Especially when I'm going for like an extravagant look. And hey, come on. What Halloween makeup is not extravagant? Alright, let's do the other eye to kind of give that some time to dry. Got my bottom lashes on the other side. Whoops. And kind of smudging your mascara there will kind of even create more darkness down there on your bottom. Ooh, this is kind of like hurting my head. Even though it says it's an adult, for an adult, it's crazy. But it was so adorable. I love the little feather and the little roses coming out of this hat. Only paid like $1 for this. It was awesome. And the girls got cat ears. More so for dress up, but they're like, can we please? I was like, alright. You see this? Here's the second coat. But you see how much of a difference this second coat has made? Although there's some like thickness going, there we go. Come on now. See, like, I feel like I'm still looking there. It's weird. I don't shoot this way, like, vertical very often. But I do have to say it makes it easier putting on his makeup. These lashes need just a wee bit more help. There we go. And then again, also on the bottom. I could go for a third coat. I don't know. We will see. Isis, don't knock that down. Woo. Good girl. Almost knocked down my backdrop. Alright, and do the bottom lashes. Hi, baby. Hi. Are you gonna? Hi, I did. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I don't have makeup on yet. You're a good girl. Okay, you're in my video. You're gonna stay there? Okay. You're a good girl. Good girl. Alright, we got our mascara on. Alright, so something new today, as I get Isis's hair off my hands, is that I am trying out a new foundation. Trying out this, trying out this cream foundation. Unique's Mineral Touch Cream Foundation. It's a little compact, and typically it comes with a circle sponge in here. So like if you lift it up, this would be sitting here. I tried it out. I didn't really like it that way, so I went ahead and just took that, discarded it, and I'm gonna use my blending bud. I find using that a lot better, so I'm just squirting it again with my rose water to get it a little damp. Now, this cream foundation is good for those who have a really, really dry skin, especially during these winter months. Like, I know I praise our liquid foundation. I really do. I honestly love this. But I have been finding it to be just not a little helping me out with my dry patches that I get on my nose. Even though I wash my face and I moisturize and do all that great jazz, I just need a little something a little bit more. So I'm trying this out just to see what it's like, what it's all about. So I'm just taking my blending bud and just kind of patting it on there. And this is going to help create like a dewy, it creates a dewy look. So this is definitely those for who have a really super dry skin. I would not recommend this for really oily skin people. And so with this, I'm just going to dab it on, tap it on. Just, I want to see how awesome of a coverage this is. I mean, all of our stuff is really good. So I'm just dabbing it on, and already I could tell, look how crazy good that is. This will give you a full coverage as well, just like our liquid foundation, just like Unique's liquid foundation, Touch Mineral liquid foundation. I am really liking this. This is really cool. And I'm using the blending bud versus the sponge that it came with, because I feel doing this will give me it helps me control where I want to put this. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Not with it. With it. Not with it. With it. Look at that. That is crazy awesome. Now, if you do have the dry skin and you feel like this the cream shadow is just a little too dewy, you don't like the dewy finish, you don't like the dewy look, go ahead and use a pressed powder or our loose powder foundation to put on top of this. Just, you know, a thin layer. You don't want to cake yourself with powder, especially for those who have dry skin, dry spots, because that's just going to make them come out a lot more. But you can see it kind of have like a sheen to it. So that's what I mean by like dewiness. That is a pretty good job with my bags too, with the redness from my dark circles. I mean, you can still see I have dark circles, but that's pretty darn good. I've never used this before, so this is my first time kind of getting my review of it. And just go ahead and just bring it all the way down. All the way down. This is really cool. I am amazed at this. Like like I said, I sing praises of our liquid foundation because it is for everybody. But this is pretty amazing too. Gotta see how this holds up tonight. And so just very carefully. That's why another reason why I like using the blending bud, especially going around my eye makeup on the bottom. Those eyeshadows, I just do it. I can just get right in there, and I can use the little side right there to get right up against that black eyeliner right there. See? That's why I do that. I am in awe of this. This is a really good foundation. This is a really good coverage too. But you see, you can kind of create that dewiness, the shine, the shininess. So if you don't like that, if you don't like the shine, like I said, you can get a pressed powder or our loose foundation and just kind of go over that if you want to set your foundation. I think I might do that just a little bit. I'm going to do a light dusting of this foundation, this loose powder foundation, just a light, just to be able to set it. And I'm taking my blusher brush to do this. Again, if you have pressed powder, that works too, and just swirl it on in there. See, it kind of deadened it. It's not as shiny. I probably should have done my concealer first, but whatever. I think the darkness will go great with this witchy look. Typically I would do my concealer, but you know, we're going with the witch look. So we must have the darkness, the dark circles going on. And because of that, I'm not going to use any blush today. I'm going to kind of just contour my face out. Like I said, I'm just doing a light dusting of this. Because like I said, I have that dry patch on my nose. I really don't want that to come out. Alright, just dusting it all over. Alright, loose powder foundation done on top of that. So I deaden it a little so I don't have that much glow, that much sheen of that cream foundation, which is fabulous. It still looks great. It still gives me that flawless look. It looks really awesome. Okay, excuse me. So like I was saying, for a contour, and normally I would contour with my bronzer. You know how much, you guys, I love my bronzer for contouring, but we're going witchy, so I'm going to get it a little bit darker. So I'm going with palette 2, and I'm going to take these dark browns. I'm going to stay close to these matte colors, so I'm going to probably mix in Honorable and Cocky. And I'm actually going to use my deluxe brush here to be able to contour that, because I don't feel like I really don't use that one right now. I'll probably use that to help blend it out better. So I'm just mixing Honorable and Cocky, and this is going to be my contour. Right? So again, this is just contouring for Maleficent. So it's like really, she had really sharp cheekbones. Don't worry, it's not going to look like this forever. So this is where this brush comes in handy. So this is going to blend in just like that. You see? Just like that. And I'm creating that definition, defining those cheekbones like a witch. See how much that blended out? You just keep doing that until you feel like you have blended that in. Again, let's do that other side. Let's see if I have any more. Oh, a little bit left. So again, this is my contouring my face with darker like you would normally do. And then just doing a really sharp line close towards my eyes there. Just a little bit more. And then I'm going back to my blusher brush and blending that out a lot better. See, so now I've created this really sharpness angles on my my face today. I'm also gonna contour my nose with these colors to make it a little bit skinnier. Like Maleficent, like they did with, I'm going kind of basing off in the Angelina Jolie Maleficent look. So again, let's do this side. Just a little bit more. Go back and blend that in just a minute. I'm just kind of taking my finger, blending that. That just looks like I have dirt in my face. Huh, that's so funny. There we go. There we go. See, now I just kind of contoured it, slimmed my nose down. Okay, now the next fun thing that I got that I'm gonna do, so I want to do just a little bit of highlighting going on, just a little bit of highlighting. You guys, I was like, whoever, you know, you're like, what is highlighter? Well, there's a couple highlighters. We have our powder luminizer, luminizer. It is a thing to highlight. There's also a cream luminizer, and there's a sticked powder luminizer. So you put it on and it'll dry as the illuminators. So this was another thing that I got, is the Touch a la Mode powder luminizer in the color Iridescent, which is pearly white, blindingly, and also got the fan brush, because this is how you use the fan brush with the with the highlighter. So this is really easy. You just take your fan brush and you go bloop bloop bloop. That's all. Bloop bloop bloop. You don't need a lot. So this is, you put it like right here, right kind of like on top of your, I guess your cheekbone, really. So in all essence, you would have like your contour, your bronzer, your blush, and then you have the highlighting right there. So all you have to do is just gently put it on there, and it's gonna highlight. And I'm actually gonna bring it up here as well. It's kind of right above my eyebrow. So there's so many things you can do with highlighter, with illuminizer. One of a couple things is doing on the cheek, so like this, and then above the eyebrow. Bring this a little bit more. Do it on the nose, just highlight your nose, and then right there on your nose. So you're going down like the bridge of your nose, and then on the tip of your nose. And another good place, now probably the cream luminizer would be best, but like you could actually go right under your eyebrow. So that's where I'm going to do it. I'm just going to use the very tip of my fan brush just the very tip. And I'm just going to bring it right there, right under. Remember how I was saying with hooded eyes, you want to bring just a little bit of a highlighting there. And again, I'll do the other side there. Just right there, right under the eyebrow. And you do, I've said to do the top as well, like right above it, because that's also going to bring up some lift of your eye as well. That's going to help bring up the lift. But kind of see, kind of shiny, shiny. Shine like a diamond. That whole song that everyone loves to sing. But you see my nose is kind of shiny with the help of the light. See, another good place is to do it right here, right above your Cupid's bow. What you can do, I probably need just a little bit more. Just right on the Cupid's bow. See, and I love using the fan brush because it does it like right there. So that's where you want to highlight. That's how you use this highlighter. There you can use this also. This is not just for young women like my age. Even those who are mature skin, you can actually use this. You can use highlighter, the luminizer, to give again, going with like a dewy, a dull look. So you would just get some on your fan brush and you just spread. You just go right along your cheek, like where you would put your blush. So that's just a few things, a few ways of using highlighter. Alright, onward to the lips. I've been dying for this. Oops, you know I forgot to do this, but that's okay. So we're going to use some Howdy Lip Plumper. Because we're going to make these lips plumpy. Plump. Now you guys remember, this is the last day to get any order with. If you place an order and you get any of our lip products, you get free shipping. Free shipping, hallelujah. It's free shipping. Who loves free shipping? I know I do. So that it's everything. All of our lip products, including our Howdy Lip Plumper, which is our October customer kudos. You get free shipping. So letting that sit in, my nose is itchy. Let that sit in. Okay, so with this, again, I am very purple. It is very purpley because I am a purple witch today. And I'm going to bring out a dark liner. Normally I would use Pompous lip liner with, I'm using Sentimental Splash Liquid Lipstick, which is an orchid color. I don't have a dark purple. Like Spellbound would be the absolute perfect color for this. But we're going to darken it up with Proper. Now if you, I don't have perfect eye pencil. The color of perfect is black. So I'm going to use my Proper. Now you kind of saw me do this when I did the grungy look, but I used sizzling. So I'm going to take that same concept, but I'm going to use it with the purple. After I get Isis's hair off. So again, just lining my lips. I love how so smooth these things go on. Kind of doing a little bit overlining my lips here, because again we're kind of giving that Maleficent little more sharpness to it. So I'm just going and coloring this corners here. And I'm taking my Splash Liquid lipstick. I love this stuff. Splash Liquid lipstick has been my best friend because it goes on so buttery, so smooth. I love all of the lipsticks that Unique offers, but oh my gosh, I love this stuff. It's right here. So I know it's not a black outline, but I still get somewhat of darkness going on my lips. Let me see if I need to reline. I'm going to reline, go over that again with the lip liner. There we go. Give me this. Give me your blending bud. Alright, you guys. That is my Halloween makeup. My Halloween witch makeup today. Alright, you guys, have a fabulous Halloween. Happy All Hallows Eve for all those out there. Remember, have fun, be safe, be kind. Don't go tearing down little kids. Alright, you guys have a great evening. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.